it's like, you know, you see everybody wearing them, but it's like it was so many people who felt like they couldn't move outside of a certain box.
Yeah.
Just because you go into a school where you feel like, man, I'm gonna get judged.
Shit, that's our culture in general.
It's
like,
just in general,
it's
bro.
always been like that. To a point where I didn't want to decide on one specific thing I wanted to do with myself, which is why I say like the in between. That's a real place. Like you could be a line walker. Like I walk the line of I could chill with the nerdy niggas and can relate on a level. I could chill with the niggas who even playing Pokemon type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I could also be with the ratchet niggas.
Yeah.
Hood niggas, the athletes.
It's funny because being in chorus and being in a theater, I'm around kids that my other friends outside of theater, like my friends I grew up with, went to the same middle school I hang out with outside of school, like my circle, those circles would never interact.
Right.
And my theater friends and performing art friends would be trying to figure out like, oh, you one of the like cool kids. What are you doing with us? And I'm like, bro, I'm in theater. I got the love for theater just like y'all. I'm not looking at y'all no different. And then my homies, like it wasn't the typical like, oh, I'm the cool kid trying to do something on the low, High School Musical theme. Like, nah, I already was confident in myself. So I'm like, this is me. My friends respected that. They would like, they know I'm singing in the chorus, and they also know that after school I'm hanging out. So it's like, it's whatever. So I think that what made the difference though when we started is the fact that we didn't know how to do the clothes. The clothes really is like, that comes later. That comes many years later because that just takes time and knowledge. But it was the impact. Fly by Nature was a movement before it was a clothing brand because we didn't have clothes.
For sure.
But it was a thing of the brand that existed, and I had to figure out how to coin that as a movement and make it seem like something that people could be a part of. At first, people thought that it was just me and my friends. It was just a clique. Like, oh, that's the Fly by Nature crew. That's the Fly by Nature boys. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, girls making jokes like, what I got to do to be in Fly by Nature? Like, nah, it's not like that. It's open. It is just a clique because that's my immediate circle. But starting to do photo shoots, trying to get into the modeling wave, open it up for other people to be a part of is really what made it grow.
So who were the base members of this?
Like when we started?
Yeah.
Okay, so boom. When I had that conversation with a friend, that spring break is when I thought of the name Fly by Nature. And when we came back from spring break, we hit the ground running, taking pic photo shoots in the courtyard and in a little circle in like outside in between the carpool loop. So my guy Kentrell Ziegler, he was like, it was really like us two as partners trying to get this thing off the ground for real. Like it was mine, but he was right there because he had his own photography thing going. So it only made sense. Like he decided to take photography serious the same exact time that I was trying to create the brand. So it's like we just saw this as an opportunity to grow together. So Kentrell Ziegler, and then it's Rod, of course, and Luck, of course.
Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Luck.
Yeah, my other boy Rodney Jarrett.
Yeah, Rodney.
We see that
all the time.
Yeah, like I was. Yeah, it was because it was Rodney Jarrett. Then you got a couple girls. My homegirl Sam Myers. Shout out to her. My homegirl Tajma. Because at first it was literally like me, Rod, Sam, Tajma, and Kentrell. Right. Like there's an intro video on YouTube, and it's like the team, and it was us. But then I had homies that were like the first people that were modeling and doing photo shoots. Because then you got like Courtney Jackman, you got Ashanti, you got see, this is why I didn't want to do this. Like, you got Breon, you got Traviance Dunn, you got MJ, you got a lot of people that went on to. You got Talia, Breon, you got Julian, you got Kenidra, you got Michaela Brown, you got
everybody.
Yeah, it started getting to the point where this was like it's like a launching. I was seeing Fly by Nature as like a launching pad. At first, it was like bittersweet because it's like, yo, this is the team. Like, we supposed to do this together. But when
Exactly.
we graduated from high school, I mean, Control had a conversation with me. He was like, bro, I'm trying to be a doctor. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, like,
That
I
shit
thought
is
you was
so
trying to do
weird.
this.
It's
Like,
so weird.
I thought you was trying to do this
Forever.
because I
Envision
was
it for
seeing this for the
myself,
long term.
for all of us.
But what I realized is, bro, at the end of the day, this is your dream. Like, what made it so quick to build the movement in high school is the fact that we're in the same place 5 days a week for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Of course, people gonna learn about Fly by Nature because we're getting deeper by the day,
Now, was there a lot of gear at this point, or was it just more so y'all doing photo shoots and fly shit?
bro.
I thought it was the swag. I never thought
Yeah.
of it to be like a fashion
Because-
brand.
Right.
But it
'Cause you
was
didn't
more
see
so
a lot
like
of
if you
gear.
saw a nigga dressed specific way, like Breon was infamous for the rat tail shit in the back pocket.
My guy Dez,
Yeah, Dez.
Smalley, like
Desmond
yo,
Smalley,
other-
bow tie
yeah,
too.
it's hitting me. I gotta shout out to all the members, yo. Y'all know who y'all are for real because I still talk to everybody now. But the thing is, what I had to realize is this is my dream. I have forever love for them, and they'll be forever good with me because they were helping to bring it to life in the very beginning, early stages. I can never take nothing away from that. No matter how big we get, those members will always be able to have that stain.
sure.
Like, yo, we started this, and I'm not gonna be like looking at it crazy because that's a fact. I couldn't do all the shoots myself. It wasn't as effective as just me. But you were saying, did we have clothes then? No, bro. We didn't know how to make any clothes. It was just the style.
Yeah.
So shout out to Anike. We were just shout out to Joey. I'm gonna just stop doing that because I'll be doing that like
Get your
the whole,
shit off,
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But like,
Shout out to Joey.
yeah, shout out to Bob, Pat,
Hey,
Charles.
Bob, Pat.
Like, it's obvious people that's still there. That's always been there. So I don't really think, you know what I'm saying. It'd be hard to just, but love. It's all love. Fly by Nature was like a style. It was a style. It was like different. So if you didn't really want to dress like the sneakers, the Jordans, the foam posits everybody was wearing, and then you didn't really want to
Boy.
be on that like polo, like super like
Yeah.
uniform looking style, we were kind of that gray area. Like we started kind of being that gray area so that like I had friends that are like 2015, like a Sean, I'm trying to think about exactly who it was, but I had some friends, but basically they would be telling me that they were seeing people post Fly by Nature pictures, photo shoots, no Fly by Nature clothes, but just the name, just the same type, couple people, the same type of
Right.
different style, posting those on Facebook. Younger kids that were in middle school that were trying to figure out what school they were going to were like, yo, they got fashion at Southeast. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, yo, be over there, do what they're doing. So freshman people are coming in and then seeing us like, yo, that's them. Like, that's Fly by Nature. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy because I didn't realize the impact that we were having. So having like auditions for the fashion show, I think we had auditions to do the fashion show, or maybe I just asked people.
And y'all see it as like, y'all see it, and this is what's so crazy. He see it as like, yo, I'm trying to expand this shit. I'm trying to make it like a thing.
Right.
I'm seeing it as like a, yo, these niggas like a secret fraternity or some shit. Bro. I'm trying to fucking
I
get
feel
into
that.
I was just finna say, bro.
It felt like that.
That same summer, Rats on Rats. It was our freshman year.
Yeah.
Nigga, I think that same weekend, me and Najee had the Stonewash color jeans.
Yeah, bro. It was
everything. I
such a
started
statement,
going
though.
but it
crazy.
was
once niggas made it cool and made me
right
see it, so
to
in a
be
way,
you. Like that's
You
the
feel
thing.
me?
I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm not even looking for the like, and I'm not sitting back looking at people that went on to accomplish big things outside of Fly by Nature that started with us. I'm not looking at it like they don't owe me nothing, bro. Because at the end of the day, the whole message of the brand is to be you, to celebrate yourself. How am I gonna be mad that you doing your own thing, but that's the whole message of the brand.
Exactly.
So it's bittersweet and it hurts to when people, working with you might only be seasonal. You know what I'm saying? Mutually beneficial relationships, but it might not last forever. But that just is what it is. That was the hardest thing leaving high school, but it helped me to realize that this was my team for right now in the area that we're in. We're going into a different season.
Yeah.
College, it was a different type of team.
Yeah.
So like I always said, I was gonna write a book eventually, and it's gonna be talking about. And I think I want to call it "Where the Floor Starts," because
Right.
it's talking about the fact that when we started this, bro, I had zero knowledge and zero resources. And as far as resources, I'm saying I was resourceful. That's how I was able to make something shake in the first place. But I'm saying resources as far as money. I had no money, bro. As a high school kid, just going to school and not having to have a job,
Yeah.
of course I don't have money. So it's like, how do you aspire to have something so big and impactful, but you don't know how to do it or where to start? And that's our story. You know what I'm saying? But starting off on a small scale, I was making everything, bro. And at that time, when we first started, the movement was heavy. The movement, like we were having parties. The movement was heavy. So naturally, when people saw the shirt, it was like, oh yeah, bet,
Yeah,
duh.
let's
I've
go,
been
let's
waiting
go.
for this. We've been waiting for this. But my quality wasn't there because I didn't have the money to get the best quality things, and I didn't even know how. So I had to do what I know. The first thing I knew how to do was go to Walmart and get some transfer heat paper, draw a design by hand, trace over it with a Sharpie, erase the extra lines, color it, put it on the scanner, print it on the transfer paper, cut that out, put it on a shirt, and iron it. And then let it peel it and let it dry. That's how you made one shirt, bro.
The
That's
worst.
terrible.
So like, imagine I go and buy 4 shirts. Somebody wants 4 shirts at school. I go and buy 4 shirts. I get the transfer paper, right? Imagine I'm printing one thing out and then my printer start running out of ink. So then half the design is black and white. I'm like, damn, that's a dub. So imagine another time I print it out and I put it up there and I don't let it sit long enough. So as I'm peeling it,
The shit go off.
it peel off.
Feel right off.
That's a dub. Imagine it, like, bro, it was just so much trial and error. And then it's like, yo, I don't even have the bread to go and get another shirt right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's where we was coming from. That's where we coming from. So the reason why I was saying it's just crazy how certain people be having me like having it messed up, because they'll look at it now and be like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just give me the exact sauce that you got right now. And I'm like, bro, this recipe really took 13 years to make, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, people will say, all right, I've been doing this for a little minute. Like, I've been doing this. Bro, when we started, it was only Backstabbers.
Yeah.
There was a brand called Fly Mouche.
Oh shit. You taking me back.
Other than that, bro, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. Other than that, bro.
So 919, that was a little bit after.
No, I can honestly only say it was one brand ahead of whatever we was trying to push, and that was FBN. That's the only brand
yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
for a fact.
Bro, so you look at it now, and social media didn't exist when we started. You look at it now, there's tool. I be having to go back and get extra knowledge on tools that they created way since we started. I'm like, oh dang, this is all you got to do this now? Like, I was doing it this way. Like, you have to keep staying sharp and relevant, because the tools, it's easier than ever now to have a brand,
Yeah.
because of social media and the tools on the phone. But at that time, it wasn't sexy to be an entrepreneur, bro. People weren't listening to podcasts. Like, it was nothing glamorous about that, but it was like, all right, I still got the vision. So now it felt good. What I was saying about friends is that so many of my friends went on to create their own thing, to either do music, have their own brand, do photography, get into acting. Like, so many people that started with us went on to do things maybe that didn't even relate to fashion. But I'm like, but that's what it's all about. That's why I was like, I look at us as a launching pad, because it's like so many people, it's just we shooting them off all types of every which way. Pause. But like, the clothes went, so it'll be people now, or like they'll have it messed up because you don't understand that I can't just give you the sauce. I could, but I honestly feel like I would be doing more harm than help, because I wanted somebody. I would only imagine and dream if I could have had somebody that was in my position to kind of show me some stuff when I was trying to come up. I didn't really have nobody that was right there. And the people that I did maybe consider that, they weren't obtainable
Right.
for real. So I didn't really have anybody that was right there like, yo, he's doing what I'm trying to do. Let me latch on to this and figure it out.
Exactly.
Nah, I had to figure it out. And I had mentors, don't get me wrong, but nobody was really doing exactly what I was trying to do.
Nobody
I was
will
taking a
ever
little
know.
mentorship from over here, a little mentorship from over here, you know what I'm saying, and making it apply to what I was trying to do. But nah, but that's what made me a monster, because I had to start from there to get to where I'm at now.
Exactly,
And the
of
only
course.
thing when people ask me like for advice, like what should I do? I don't know the first step. I'm like, you know the first step. Let's not play around like we not smart and we're
Yeah.
not capable humans. You know the first step. You just might not know step 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
First
But it's
step
cool.
is to make the first step. In all honesty.
Right.
There
And it's
we go.
like once you take step 1, then you'll understand what step 2 is. I couldn't understand that I maybe needed to go to screen printing shirts until I was doing them with the iron. I couldn't understand maybe I needed to go to direct to garment transfer until I was doing screen print.
And what he's saying right now, I hear it on a different level.
Because that work was crazy.
Because just trying to, and I really want y'all to understand something, to just start that shit,
Bro,
it's literally like the biggest headache. You gonna
Yeah.
fuck up a million times, like back to back, just trying to like, all right,
that's what
getting closer.
progression
I'm
is.
getting better.
Yeah.
And then
All right, now I got this under, and once it become
'Cause-
muscle memory, be like,
But
damn,
before
Bob,
you can
just
get to
tripping.
this, you got to get to a bunch of fuck ups.
You have
You-
to, bro.
you're gonna
There's
get-
no
yeah.
way around it. There's
Yeah.
no way around, like, the crazy thing is from the outside looking in, everything looks like a highlight reel. It's like, yo, he's winning.
they talk about the ownership part of it. Though. That's the part they ain't gonna understand.
Yeah.
Going into the shops and taking that risk until you could get it to where you need to be.
Yeah, like,
Shit, I haven't
Not
even
enough
taken
people-
that part.
nah, because not enough people really do this for real, bro. And that be the thing. It's like, you want to, or I question people's motives when I look at their work ethic.
What you mean do this for real?
Like, and I fell victim of this too, and I had to check myself, and that's why I feel like I'm really finally thinking clearly again, like I was 18. You get what I'm saying? Because how can you say